本日のドジャースは山本選手が先発し6回3失点で5勝目。大谷選手は先頭打者ホームランを含む2安打。チームは屈い3で勝利いたしました。試合後ベッツ選手が大谷選手の敬遠について話していましたので、そちらのインタビューなど含むポストゲームショーをご覧ください。
Dodgers, John Hartung, James Loney, D-Train, Dontrell Willis, and the Dodgers did what we talked about in the pregame show. They needed a bounce-back win after last night getting drubbed by the score of 11-1. The A's hitting 5 homers last night. Dodgers respond with 4 home runs in this game tonight. They came back from down in this game, James, and it was Miguel Rojas, the tie-breaking double in the 6th, and then they tacked on 5 more in the 8th to really put it away.
Yeah, we saw the excitement with the comeback, and, I don't always love giving my man D-Train credit here, but Shohei setting the tone right there with the bomb early on, so that was a great way to set the tone, and we saw Miggy Rowe with a big double and some guys to get some insurance runs at the end.
Well, you know what? Top to bottom, the whole lineup factored. Now, yes, everything starts and ends on the mound. I thought Yamamoto was solid. He had one bad pitch to Sean, and that was the home run. That was the hanging breaking ball. But other than that, I thought the mound presence was there. The command of the split change was there. And the fastball velocity was there all night long. And so, yes, this offense had 13 hits, and I knew they were going to get their foot down. But for me, when you win a world championship, it starts and ends on the mound. So they had the right guy on the mound in Yamamoto, and he really set the tone for this offense.
And Miguel Rojas did not start in this game. He came off the bench, had that tie-breaking RBI double, and right now he's standing by with Kirsten Watson.
Miguel, when it comes to pinch hit situations, you've been excellent. How have you found just preparing yourself to be ready when called upon?
Yeah, I feel like when you have the role and the situation, you kind of know what dog is thinking right there. When it's any situation that we can score a run that change the game, they're gonna go to us, Kike and I and CT if we're on the bench. It's pretty nice to know when you can come in the game, when you can impact the game, and in a different way. Like some days it can be a big hit, some days it can be a walk, some days it can be just a bunt. So I'm happy that I can contribute, even when it's on the bench, and just trying to do my job that day for the team and making this team better is my obligation.
With getting the results, is there anything that you have unlocked as of late? Because things haven't been really going your way offensively.
Yeah, I feel like when you don't play every day, you gotta be ready for every opportunity and put yourself in situations even before the game starts. That's what I've been doing. I've been taking practice really serious. Sometimes I go in the cage and I hit high velocity, I hit off the trajectory, and all that stuff is being getting me ready. But the mental part is being important as well, just to feel comfortable with the role and the situation. At the beginning of the year, I didn't know when I was gonna pinch hit or anything, but right now we had a better understanding of when we're gonna get in the game, and it's really nice to see that.
Take me back to the inning, whether it was the sac bunt moving Kike over, of course the intentional walk for Shohei Ohtani, then Mookie Betts. We saw the emotions after that swing. Did you think he took that personally?
Oh, definitely, 100%. And sometimes you gotta find motivations within the game and within yourself that give you that extra edge, And Mookie is a guy who's been in this spot and done it so many times before, and sometimes you don't need to poke the bear like that. But I mean, as a opposition, you have no choice. Like you gotta go with the matchup, and we've seen it happen in the past. When they walk Mookie to go to Freddie, and we know what happened. So it's a great feeling being part of this team and knowing that we have so many good players, especially in the top of the lineup. But I mean, regardless of who's on the play, I feel like we have a pretty good chance to win.
It's no secret it's been an interesting 24 hours with the loss last night. The news, of course, with Austin Barnes being DFA'd. When it came to getting this win, did it feel like you all needed this one to come together?
Yeah, definitely. The boys always are hurt because of that, because we created a bond that everybody's part of the family, and when you lose a member of your family, you kind of like feel for it. But at the end of the day, we gotta move on. We gotta make adjustments and receive and welcome Delton Rush in the best way we can, and we can be like really being sorry about ourselves and all that. We need to come and play the game the right way and compete, and we got this W, and we got the chance to win the series tomorrow.
Miguel, congratulations on this win tonight.
Thank you.
Huge pinch hit RBI double for Miguel Rojas, giving the Dodgers the lead for good in this game, James. And it's one of the things in this game that is so difficult. I mean, the game is hard enough as it is, but to come off the bench, be asked to pinch hit when you're cold, you've been sitting down in that dugout, and Miguel Rojas was ready for the moment, and he delivered.
Yeah, I mean, Miggy Rowe is the best guy to have in that position because he embraces this role that he has. You talk about Mookie Betts playing shortstop. This was his position, right? This is a position he could have played more often. But he is ready for the moment. You know he's down there watching the iPad, getting his body loose. He's not a spring chicken anymore. He's got to get that body ready to go. And that's just a nice piece of hitting right there. You got Michael Conforto on first base. There's a hole open, right? Is he trying to go the other way right there? I think so. I don't think he's in full mode.
Right.
And he gets a fastball right over the middle of the plate, drives it the other way, gives Michael Conforto a chance to score, and that's just a veteran presence right there. And it's really hard to quantify that at the end of the year of how special that is, but the Dodgers organization knows how vital he is to this team.
Well, when you communicate like that, you stay ready. You don't have to get ready. And so situational hits is very important. You have veteran leadership and young talent up and down this lineup, and that's what I love about Dave Roberts, being able to communicate to Miggy Rowe and guys like that to say, hey, even though you're not in the starting lineup, you will factor, especially if certain guys come out of the bullpen for the opposition. You have to be ready, and also the scouting report, you have to be ready. So Miggy Rowe was hunting that fastball up, and he did not miss it. I felt like last month, that's a pitch up in the zone there. He might try to overswing, try to generate some power, and maybe roll over or miss that pitch. That was a short, easy swing in the gap, and as soon as that ball was down, Conforto was off to the races. He was thinking about scoring the whole time. That's called baseball, high-level baseball at its finest, not only physically but mentally, especially in the situation and seizing the situation and getting it done.
Well, during the commercial breaks, these two guys were planning out their golf day tomorrow. And but what I saw in Miguel Rojas, D-Train, was a guy that has a lot of different clubs in his bag, if you will.
Yes.
He had the RBI double. He had a huge sacrifice bunt in the eighth inning that really set the stage for a big eighth inning where the Dodgers put up 5 runs and iced this game.
We talk about playing the game the right way, you know what I mean, the championship way. And sometimes in a long season that happens. You see them get beat up on yesterday. How do they respond? Here we're going to come back in our friendly confines and get the little things done. Situational hitting. And listen, every impact shot is not a home run. It's able to keep the line moving. A nice little sacrifice bunt. You know what? With this lineup, all the depth, bunts matter too. Playing the game the right way in certain situations. Okay, you're going to walk Ohtani. We got another $30 million man that can get his foot down. Angry too. I like that. And seeing that emotion from Mookie, I guarantee he's going to get going because he took that at bat personal and cashed it in at the right time.
Yeah, I mean, I think Miggy Rowe and Kike take that personally. They know they're bringing in the lefty in, so the A's are saying, you know what, we're going to force your hand.
Yeah.
We're going to make you bring your righties in and see if you can beat us. And guess what? That's exactly what they did. And when we saw Mookie with that emotion at second base, you know, we haven't seen that in a long time. We know he's, passionate. We know he loves the game, but he had that big vein popping out the neck, man. He was looking over in that first base dugout like, look, I'm that guy still. I'm the guy that can still drive in runs. We know Shohei is the guy on this team, but Mookie is the guy that can drive our guys in those situations because they're going to keep doing that. They're going to keep doing that all year. They're going to walk Shohei. They're going to walk, those guys in front of him. Mookie and Freddie.
Mookie with a chip on his shoulder?
Mookie and Freddie.
Watch out.
Hey, they're going to walk Mookie sometimes to get to Freddie.
And it doesn't matter if they're walking Babe Ruth, Barry Bonds, or Shohei Ohtani to get to Mookie Betts, James. He's going to take that personally in that moment.
As he should. He should take that personally. He's like, I'm a superstar. I get paid the big bucks still. I can do this.
A great night there for Mookie Betts as well, showing a lot of fire, a lot of emotion after they walked Shohei Ohtani to get to him, and he delivered a 2-run double. Let's hear from Mookie right now inside the clubhouse.
Well, we saw the emotions. You take it personally.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Take that off. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get it. I wouldn't want to pitch a Shohei either, so I definitely understand. It's just all in the game, just being a competitor and just let some emotions out.
Yeah, just coming.
It's not the first time that's happened. Like, is that one of those things where you obviously it's a tough decision for any manager to make, but like you wonder if they'd be better off maybe pitching Shohei at certain points like that?
I feel like choosing to pitch to Shohei is probably a lot of times that's a losing battle. So, like I said, I definitely understand. I hadn't done anything all day, and so I think it was just a mix of finally coming through for the boys, and then in that situation, we just needed something to happen to ensure a win there, and so I was just kind of a mix of happiness for myself, for the boys, and whatever.
When you come up in those spots, like, are you kind of mentally feeling like, okay, like I really want to deliver here? Like obviously you're trying to do well in every at bat, but like does it feel different at all when you're at the plate in that kind of spot?
No, I think it's just the time and place in the game, especially in a game like this. I mean, they've been swinging it, so we really need to try and extend the lead a little bit, just because we've seen how quick they can come back, and so it was really just a situation where just you're just in it, you're just in the game, and you just kind of get lost in it.
Today was that man right there, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, carrying the load. He had 6 of the Dodgers' 8 strikeouts. Also picked up win number 5 on the season. Let's hear from Yoshi right now with Kirsten on the media.
Yoshi, when you look at this outing, there's times kind of getting behind in the count. How did you find just navigating through the A's lineup today?
今日、振り返るときにカウントでちょっと、悪くなることが多かったんですけども、そういう中でどういうふうにこの打線を抑えていこうと思いましたか。
カウントを悪くして、また打たれる、というのがすごく多かったので、途中からまた、しっかり、冷静に分析してまたこう、ピッチングの基本的な、大切なところを確認して、なんとか、粘れた方かなと思います。
Yes, after falling behind, because like you said, because I was allowing some hits, so reset my mind and then went back to fundamental things, check and then adjust it, and then try to navigate, grind out this way.
How big of an adjustment has it been physically, just going back to 5 days of rest as opposed to 6?
その中5日と中6日でのその違い、その調整の仕方っていうところでは違いとかあるんですか。
そうですね、1日短いので、なんていうか、より1日を丁寧にしっかり調整できてますし、中5日のリズムの中で、しっかりと調整はできていると思います。